and welcome to Master Retro Format. This is a channel for you to get better at retro format Yu-Gi-Oh! And today we're playing with the OG YCS winning YCS Edison 2010 deck by Jeff Jones. This is Quickdraw Prince. Very different. This is basically almost 16 years old, 16-year-old deck. It was very different format back then. Very interesting to see how this deck is built. I kind of chuckled when I saw the side deck as well, because you can tell how different the format was. By the way, I apologize for my voice. I've kind of been dealing with a little bit of a cold and all that, even though it's a million degrees here in Italy. The air conditioning got me, and so I've been dealing with a little bit of a cold. But the deck is kind of a quick draw brand, and I was looking at the other decks in the format. There was a few GBs, some Lightsworn, a number of like control decks, just very different from how the format is now. The side is also really funny because like you see there were a number of gadget decks. Like you see the system down here, the Golem's emergency call, which is crazy to side this card apparently. Like if you're expecting a lot of X-Sabers, this card is going to be good, but kind of funny to see this here, because nowadays like X-Sabers is not really it's almost nobody plays X-Sabers in Edison. Pulling the rug is still here. Crows is consecrated. Swallow Flip, interesting card, but I'm not going to change anything. We're just going to go right into some games with the deck as it is. One thing I will note is that not playing Charge of the Eye Brigade with triple Polar Avarice seems almost criminal to me. I mean, you're even playing Dandy, you have Debris, like, just seems kind of criminal to me, to be honest. But anyway, we're just gonna go with this list. Playing like Morphing Jaw, playing a lot of cards, some interesting cards. We'll see if we can get any wins with this. I think it's not as bad as like you would guess for a deck that's like 16 years old, but I still think this is probably much weaker than of course meta decks and all that. But yeah, let's just go right in and give it a try. Okay, we have not a bad hand. Okay, he's going off kind of. But yeah, we don't have a terrible hand. But hopefully he doesn't summon the fortress yet. And he just sets and passes. Here, I don't know. They do play compulsory and stuff like that, but I think what we're gonna do is just go for a Morphing Jaw play. And just go for this. I could go Knight Assyrian, but I think it's just too slow here. I think we just want to Morphing Jaw. Hopefully catch him off guard. And I mean that's pretty good exchange for us. He just ran right into the Morphing Jaw. To basically get 5. I mean, we pressed pretty heavily off this. And okay, well, that's the first win right there. Get to go first now, playing against M3. And let's see if we get something. I mean, Morphing Jaw kind of already won us a game. This is kind of like to be expected a little bit. We could go for a foolish. I guess like we have the Dandy is like the main target here. I think we could go for that. I don't think we're even playing goals in here, which I would like to play goals, I think. I almost want to just set up like a foolish play and then like Backrow the heck out of like whatever the opponent does. But so I think I'm gonna pass. There's a number of things. I could set Book, I could set Dust Tornado, but I just think we might clear. If he goes for a push, unless he kills us, of course, we can punish that. But it looks like he might be playing it slow as well. Doesn't look like a super experienced player. Yeah, that shoot, I kind of expected it. I guess like saying Dust Tornado might have been a little bit better, but anyway, it's fine. I don't mind getting that shooted. Like, so takes the Debris. Interesting. Okay, Yeah, because he clicked over everything. I don't know what we could foolish for, to be honest. Yeah. Kind of tempted just to set everything and set up this morphing jaw play, because if he doesn't clear it, then we can Caius. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think this is the play, and of course he knows about it too. But like if he tries to like just be too aggressive with like setting and all that, like then yeah, I mean he could heavy and then yeah, I think he might just set everything. And we can, that's right. We don't need to flip this, by the way. Yeah, like I think, well, if he summons before everything out, I think it's fine. Yep. I'm gonna think if he uses Prio. Because like, what is he gonna get? Then if he doesn't use Prio, I'm gonna Book of Moon the... I think we have to Book of Moon. Like he's not using Prio, then... I mean, yeah, he knows about the Book of Moon, by the way, so it's not very sure what the plan was here, but anyway, he might just flip our Morphing Jaw, but I think it's fine. Because, well, we can't Caius, I guess, but... It's called a Test Dagger. Morphing Jaw again. Our hand, well, I really wish we discard Dandy and we threw into Caius, but yeah. Sets another pass, sets two more. Yep. Yeah, that's interesting for sure. Don't really have a way to clear this Test Tiger, to be honest. Do we want to Dust Tornado something in end phase? I think not. Like there's so many, like these are probably nothing. The last two we set are probably actual cards. So yeah, we draw into Titanium. Yeah, kind of a nightmare situation, to be honest. Here, one Test Tiger is gone. I could attack the Quarry. It's perhaps better than attacking the Test Tiger. But the Test Tiger is also really annoying. Like, no, I think the Test Tiger is probably it, because like he can just, with any monster, he can go into another Quarry. Yeah. We don't have a Summon Stopper, so yeah, I think we have to. We have to attack the Test Tiger. Okay, prisons our Morphing Jaw. Not ideal, really. We could, I guess, like what can we do both Dandelions, which is not great. So we're just gonna set 2 and pass. Again, he could have Trap Stun or any number of things. So maybe Dust Tornado was the right play. I mean, again, he can Bestiary, he can do stuff to pop out things. Okay, so yeah, summons that back. Well, I guess we gotta try to Mirror Force this. Yeah, we got, because then he can't chain the thinking response to traps, and I think I'm gonna dust something. Actually, we can hold it for later. Okay, so he attacked with this. I guess like dusting was like the right play, because at least if this gets hit by the Bestiary, we're not in a horrible position. Here we have 4 monsters, no Avarice. Yeah, gonna go into the Bestiary, I guess, hit the Foolish anyway. Yeah. That's fine. This matchup seems like pretty horrible for us. He already normal Executor. Can't go into the... Yep. Yep. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that works. Yep. I guess like Dust Tornado I should have changed the Dust Tornado. Okay, Card Trooper is potentially good. The only problem is that again we're playing against like actually a good deck. If we Card Trooper into an Avarice, into I don't know, something crazy. Mirror 3 for cost. And I guess like we try to attack, there's no point in holding this back. If he has another prison. Okay, composes this. Not a Radier, you know, again, like he has no Secutor, he shouldn't have a Secutor at least, but anyway, we can just pass. Yeah. We're gonna try this again, I guess. Yeah, goes for the there. I think it's my mistake not to Dust Tornado in response. But at the same time, I don't think it matters a ton because he can just go into, I guess like, yeah, we could, no, it does matter because we could have hit, you know, Compulsory or something like that, but yeah, I definitely should Dust Tornado at some point. I guess like, I didn't get any value of this card now. Now, what he can go into is a quest, a quarry, or if he goes into a bestiary, he's gonna pop his own. Yep. No, okay, he's gonna go into the. So he's gonna go into the fusion. The thing is, we can kill it with the Data Serent, but I'm very confident that there's gonna be at least one of the GB traps. Oh, the debris is actually pretty big. Yeah, I think we want to Dandy just to protect from some of the damage. We could go debris and try to go into Blackrows here, but I really doubt that this is gonna work. Like, what else can we make? We can make... Not that we have too many options, to be honest, so I think we can do this. But what we can do is that with the Dandy... Well, actually, no, it wouldn't work as Dandy, would have to be Chainlink 1. I guess he's attacking tokens. Okay, ooh, he's wasting it there. But he can get it back. It's a problem. Yeah, so I don't really think we had like any chance. Like, this is just way too slow of a hand. The only thing, like, we can't even draw into heavy or anything like that. Yeah, I think we're pretty much cooked. The only thing we can draw, no, we can't draw into any spells or traps. Yeah. Quickdraw. Quickdraw potentially could be good. Well, not really Nitro Warrior, but we can go into the Junk Archer. We could go into Turbo Warrior. No, can't, doesn't really achieve anything. I guess the Junk Archer is the way. It's the only really way we have to like do all of this. Like bait out the you know, what do you call it? Okay. Or actually I should like declare. Actually, this is not unfair. I shouldn't review it. I should just summon it. We can go into into the Junk Archer. Again, we might just be dead anyway. But like that's really, we don't have any other choices. Let's see if he uses the trap. I think he might just, like, the idea is that we have to bait. Oh no, he didn't fall for that bait. Okay, well, we might just be dead anyway. We have to attack. There's no world in which we don't attack. well, what we can also do is go into the 3K monster. Actually, I'm just gonna set this and pass. Hopefully this is enough to survive. Didn't use the trap. I guess like maybe he's playing only one request, or he doesn't have any monsters in hand. Okay, yep. But yeah, there's no point. If he's playing two of these, if he's playing two requests, then I think we lose the game. Okay, there's... well, we have hope. Okay, yeah. Now we draw into the Solemn. Okay, well, there's nothing else we can really do. Yeah, that's game. Okay, interesting. Not really too sure what we have to. I guess this is good against GBs. Trapper is maybe okay. Dust Tornado's book is okay. The problem with the book is that we don't have that many monsters that actually just beat over stuff, because we have so many flip monsters. Yeah, Crow is probably not good enough. The My Body could be good though, in case they go for effects and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna give this a try. I cut some things. I cut a few monsters. I cut one Pot of Avarice. This is actually a pretty good hand, because yeah, we have the Titanium. I think we're gonna keep the other on fire in deck in case we want the Dandy, but yeah, I don't know, maybe we want to just fill up our graveyard. Could be better, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna set this up with the Titanium. Don't really want to like set stuff, so I'm just gonna set like the, I guess the Titanium then would have to sacrifice itself, so yeah, I'm just gonna set, actually not gonna set anything, just gonna pass. We can debris into a Blackwings next turn too, if we want. Okay. Setting 3, going for the Aquari. Interesting. Bouncing this to hand. Yeah, I guess like we'd rather have this in hand. Now we can go into a number of things, but I think the best thing would be just too heavy, and then we can go into level 7. Ancient Fairy, Backrow, like, yeah, I guess like that's about it. I'm gonna take the heavy value here. Hopefully there's no Starlight. Okay, well, there is Starlight. That kind of sucks. Can't really play around everything here. We could Quickdraw into a Chaos. Again, if he has the trap, then we just lose. Yeah. I think this is like that's the best way, because I could like going to Backrow or anything that doesn't achieve anything here, so. We gotta do it this way, and it's gonna have the trap. Oh, he doesn't. Well, here it's kind of risky. The last card, if it was bottomless, he would use it. This is likely to be Deep Prison or Mirror Force or something like that. But anyway, we're gonna try to get... Okay, wow, it could be also Trap Sun, to be honest. So, okay, we actually cleared the field, which I'm a little bit surprised by. So this could be a Trap Sun. I think we gotta go for it, because then otherwise he can just go for, yeah, go for his own stuff. Prisma is scary. Yep. We do have the Solemn, so like, we kind of need to like win this game quickly, I think. Yeah. So like, I mean, the best thing we can do is like, I guess like, no, we maybe want to hold it for a different moment. Because like, we can just win this game like slowly too. I think, yeah. The one scary thing is that this could be something else. Here he goes for, he might go for, I think we want to bottomless that and see if he has a Trap Stun. He uses Trap Stun. Yeah, this is pretty scary. We might lose everything here, so I might need to Solemn this. Yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? Last Tornado. Okay, I'm gonna attack first, and then if he has something, then we can go into a Backrow. Enemy controller, wow. That's actually pretty annoying. Yeah, we just set him back. Enemy controller in GBs, interesting for sure. If he goes for stuff, I'm gonna torrential this. Gonna torrential that, yeah. Think we Dust Tornado, we don't play around here. Double Starlight Road, that's kind of crazy. I think we need to summon something here. And then go into, I guess Backrow has the most attack. Ancient Fairing can get crashed by, and we can't put anything in defense anyway. So I think we attack. If he has goals, he has goals, but he's not setting Starlight with goals, so we're just gonna set him pass. Hopefully this is enough to win the game, but of course if he has GB plus Test Stagger, then we lost. Okay, yeah. Yep, if he has a Test Stagger, yep. Not too much you can do there, unfortunately. You have another Darius. Maybe he plays second. Yeah, he plays second Darius and second Request. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think this is GG at this point. Because he can even go into Royal Queen also and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there was any way to avoid this from happening. I guess like I didn't need to set the MST, but he plays compulsory and stuff like that, so I wanted to end phase MST. I guess like the Torrential before was a mistake. Yeah, I think perhaps, yeah, that was the mistake. But yeah, I think we lost the game here. The only thing we can really draw, and like I don't even know if that's enough. Yeah. GG's. Now we draw the Starlight. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Playing against the Age 98, and yeah, he seems to be like a more experienced player. So hopefully this will be a good game. 41 cards. I'm already thinking Vayu or GBs. Yeah, I think we probably want to set everything here. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe if we set 2, he will be more likely to like go for it into like into our Starlight. So maybe that's all we do, and we keep the Dust. Let's see. Yep, that's fine. Gold Sark. Okay, this could be some type of Dragon deck or some Diva Hero deck. Kokimero Trago. Wow. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think we care about that so much. Yeah, we take some damage, but like, I'd rather keep this bottomless for something else. Okay, he has the Wyvern in hand. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit annoying against I guess we still set the ham, so it's a bit scary, but okay, I think we can set everything now. Let's see. He attacks with this first, I think. That has to get deprisoned. And now this is gonna get its effect. And we're gonna summon this Raikou. He's getting the Future Fury, so I'm gonna keep the Dust Tornado for that. Ooh, Titanium is pretty important here. Yeah, I think we definitely flip this Raikou, pop the Backrow, tribute for Titanium, hopefully. Okay, Cardiant is pretty good hit. And we get 2 tokens from Dandy, which is actually pretty huge here. Yeah, I mean, this is actually working out pretty well here. Now we even have like 4 monsters. We might have 5 monsters too. We could go for a Stardust or for a Titanium, but with 2 Pren tokens, I think Titanium is the way to go. I think, yeah, I think in the next turn we can go into other things, but this has 2 Pren tokens now, which is just perfect. Now he's gonna get the Future Fusion back, but we have the Dust Tornado for it. Let's see what happens. We gotta dust that. Yeah, I think, yeah, that was like perfect. That worked out like pretty much perfectly. Crow is gonna be good. I don't think like, is there anything that activates when it's special summon? I don't think there's that many things, to be honest. The Trap Hole maybe is good against the Draco and like these monsters, which are actually pretty big in attack, but I think that's fine, just the Crows. The Concert Ride, I don't think it's like good enough. Starlight is okay because they don't play that many things that pop too. Book of Moon is okay too because we don't really have many ways to clear the monster once it's on the field. So I would cut this. Maybe I would cut the Morphing Jaw because it does help him as well, but you know, yeah, maybe the Dust Tornado, like maybe we don't need to, because he was playing Cardiant, and like it does stop the Future Fusion, but like the Crow, I think it's just a little bit better going second. I think he doesn't play that many traps, and we have Raikous, we have like other ways to pop them as well, so yeah, I still think there's like needs to play Charge. I know that like there's only 3 targets, but you play 3 Pot of Avarice, like you have Dandies, you have so many things that like just are great with Charge. We do the Titanium, which is unfortunate, but other than that, we have a pretty good hand. Like if we had a Dandy, this would be kind of perfect. Sets 1, passes. Okay, the Crow hopefully is gonna be good. Yeah, if we had the Titanium, that would be great, but I'm a bit afraid to do this because this could just be a Raikou, but I'm just gonna hope that it's not. What we could also do is go into a Quickdraw. Some type of Quickdraw play with the Crow. It seems very aggressive. So I'm just gonna set and pass and hope this is okay because we could mirror the Dandy as well. So like we're gonna go for this type of play and hopefully this work out. He might play Caius. There might be a lot of punishes here. Okay, that's one of the punishes. I think we only play 2, right? Yeah. Yep. So take 19. I think this is okay. We can go again. If we had the Titanium, we would be in a great spot, but we don't. And as long as this is face up, he can't really Future Fusion. So like it might actually not be terrible to just sit on like just let them have this for a turn. I think Lone Fire into Dandy might be the play because of Brain Control into Caius, but I think doing this first makes more sense. And I think we just pass. Now he can't Future Fusion yet, and like the Kaios can take care of the Future Fusion when he does. Yep. Okay, reviews Light and Darkness. Okay, we're going to Foolish, which again, I guess other than the Dandy, is there really anything else that we want to Foolish here? We can do a ton of damage here. We can go for a Titania as well. Yeah, like we have a number of options. What we can also do is go for Drill Warrior and then have tokens every turn. But I really want to keep this on the field because it's actually getting in his own way, so we could tribute for Titania, though I do want to get this Titania out of my hand. Let's see if he plays Bottomless or anything like that. No Bottomless. I guess I should have done this before, but we're gonna Foolish now for another Dandy, another Dandy, just to get the tokens out in case he plays Deep Prison or something like that. Yeah, this is kind of helping him a little bit, but hopefully we will be fast enough to close the game. Yeah, we can pass. I could go for Quickdraw stuff. This seems like Call of the Hunted again. It doesn't seem like yeah some crazy Backrow here because anyway, yeah, if he goes for the Wyvern, we can banish one of the red meds. Sets one. Goes to end phase. I'm gonna crow that. I'm gonna crow one of them. Yep. Oh, he has that. Okay. That's annoying. I guess could this negate? No, I only negate stuff on the field. Yeah, that's kind of tricky. We can no more summon this Quickdraw, but I really want to summon the Kaios. Now, if we Brain Control, he's going to deck Devias, most likely. I think he's playing that card. So this is gonna come down in 2 turns. We don't have any dragon monsters to bring back, unfortunately, like with the red med. Because like this has to be your graveyard or hand. Okay. Well, we're gonna try to do this. Yep. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's not ideal. I guess we can like crash this and then go for more stuff. I guess like the deck heavy is to be expected. This future, I mean, again, regret like not like letting him have the. I mean, the barrier was brutal here too. I guess we could Kaios for this and then. But then we have to deal with it anyway next turn, so. I guess I really should have tributed the monster for Kaios. I think this was a pretty big punt. Okay, well, he has a Solemn too. I think we can go to next game. I don't think there's a chance we survive this turn, so yeah, that kind of didn't work out great. The Solemn, so that was Solemn set the whole time. The Consecrated, like, unfortunately doesn't do enough here, I don't think. Crow was actually pretty underwhelming. The MST, I guess, is more important than the Crow. Like, Crow was good, but I don't know, it felt a bit overwhelming. I mean, Book of Moon also is, I don't think it's it here against this deck. Trapper maybe. Maybe the Trapper is better than something else, but I think this is fine. Yeah, I definitely could have played that better. So we're gonna keep this Card Trooper to crash into the Draco, and we're gonna set the Knight Assailant. Yeah, because like this again can, in case I set Solemn in case he starts off with like the Future Fusion or something like that, and like even if he wastes like he's heavy on this, I think it's fine. Like it also gives a backup for like, yep, Nobleman again. I guess we could have sided out of some more like small monsters or flip monsters. I'm not gonna Solemn that. Yeah, the Draco, that's fine. Okay, Inferno Dragon. Okay, Caius, I always love drawing Caius. I'm gonna go for the Trooper here. Okay, we mill 3, and we're gonna crash into this guy. And we get to draw a card for it too. Prison seems good. I don't know if I want to set it, but I think in case he goes for like something else, I will set it just in case. Yeah. Also, is he gonna dust the new one? Yep. I think that's also the other reason to set it, is that we really want to protect the Solemn. Okay, I don't think he's playing like, unless this might just be the dragon monster that like he had. Yeah, I really don't think there's like a lot of other things. What we can do is go for the debris, mill 3, hopefully mill a Dandy. If not, we can still go into Backrow or I guess Ancient Fair. We can go debris into Trooper. We have some plays. We drew the Titanier again, which is like the third game in a row that this is happening. Or this, anyway. Raikou could be good to clear the back. I really don't want to leave him with a monster though. Yeah, I think we go for this. Now, yeah, even yeah. Yeah, I guess we go into Synchro here. I don't know if it's gonna be some crazy like Fossil Dyna type of thing. I guess the Ancient Fairy. Maybe it's just not as bad. Like, it just has the rest. Like the Backrow is better in so many ways. I think we go for the Backrow. No effect. Okay, bottom missing this. It's okay. I think it's fine. I guess like we could have gotten our Ancient Fairy bottomless would have been better. Soul Release, interesting. I guess we should cut some of the Pot of Avarices. We do have another Raikou though, so hopefully. What does this do? Okay. I guess this is a target for DDV. Okay, he just really wanted to deal 2000 damage. Not really too much else we can do other than set and pass. I think we're actually like, in a pretty good spot because like we have like double the number of cards he has. I hope he sets a Backrow. No Backrow. A little bit annoying. Yeah, because like we really want to Kaios this, whatever this is. A little bit awkward. The thing is, like if we mill a Dandy, like I guess we want to clear this. Like I don't know. I really want to keep my Raikou and summon the Kaios, but like this is just too much value. Hopefully it's not a Sangan. See if this works. It's just a Totem Dragon. No Dandy milled. Do we want to actually? Yeah, we want to attack into goals in case, just in case. Okay, then I guess we just pass. Like we could crow this, but let's see if he uses this. So the problem, I think we might want to negate this maybe, just because we don't have. The problem is that we negate it; it doesn't really achieve a lot anyway. Kind of want to like not take so much damage. I think we might want to just saw him this. Wait. Yeah. I'd want to just saw him this. Yeah. Anyway, a little bit sad to do this, but anyway. Roamfire could be pretty good. We need to put this into defense. Again, if we have the Titanium in hand, this would be great, but I guess we get another Roamfire out of the deck. We really want to go into the Avarices and other things, so I guess we just attack for 500. Like, why not? I guess like he could have the goals through, but like that's true, but at the same time. And we're gonna set one pass. Again, could be in trouble. Hasn't used the Thunder Dragon yet. Card Haunted is pretty big. I think we need to trade this heavy for whatever he has there. Yeah. And I'm not gonna go for the Light and Darkness yet. I want to first go for the Titanium. Again, he didn't have goals yet, so I don't think he has goals. Maybe he's holding it, maybe he's like playing a super IQ strategy. Okay, the lag is real, but anyway, we hopefully we get through it. He's bringing that back. Okay, we're gonna let that happen. It's gonna use this. I'm gonna chain on the Dandy. So yep. Even if he goes for the red mid, like we have enough, I think, defense to be fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Gets the Wyvern. I think that's fine. Okay, gonna attack these two. Sets one. That's annoying. Yeah. Now we're going to the bottomless. I think we need to go for the Kaios. I mean, I know that there could be a Torrential. Even if it's a Torrential, we have the Crow. That's gonna be the deck heavy. No deck heavy. Well, that could be the Mirror Force, to be honest. Could be Prison or Mirror Force. Let's see. How badly do we lose against the Mirror Force? I think we're just gonna play it like this, play it cool. Okay, doesn't. I think we just wait a turn. Set, pass. Maybe he has Call of the Haunted or something, but sets another. Passes. Let's see. Goes to end phase. Gonna go for this. I think it's time to crow. I think it is the time. GG. Oh, he left pretty quickly, but GG's in case he watches the replay. And yeah, we got a pretty close win. Had to play a little bit awkwardly. Had to Solemn the Inferno Dragon, or had to Solemn, sorry, the one of the Red Eyes Wyvern. Kind of a close game. Interesting deck. I really want to play this Dragon deck, but anyway, yeah, this deck is actually pretty cool. We didn't summon the Red and Darkness Dragon. That would have been fun. But plays a lot of like nice colors. I guess can go, you know, can go in. We have 3 pots in this deck that we didn't draw. Play some interesting cards too. I think a little bit too many like flip effect monsters for my taste. I think it's just a little bit too slow for this format, and especially against a deck like GBs. Like we got kind of cooked pretty heavily there. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to get better retro format Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'll catch you in the next one.